I have had the opportunity to meet so many WWE superstars while making vlogs for my Grim Experience channel. What's up, everybody? It's Grim, and today I'm going to tell you what those WWE superstars that I've met think of me. And I'm going to start with my best friend, Seth Rollins, because I met him quite a few times, and when I did, I pranked him. And we became best friends publicly on Twitter afterwards. So, what does Seth Rollins think of me? Well, obviously we're best friends, right? Or does he kind of hate me? Well, I kind of thought that he hated me because, I first met Seth Rollins at a Ringside Fest, and I brought him a prank. Now, this was when he had just had that little issue with a slip of his appendage, and it was kind of leaked online, and I was pranking him with it, and I drew a little winky on his 8x10 picture that I was going to have autographed by him, and I think he thought it was funny at first. So, that was my first interaction with Seth Rollins. He's like, yeah, big cock, and he thought it was funny, and it was like, okay, it was a little prank, and it was in my video, but he never really acknowledged it or anything, but I was like, hey, I got to prank Seth Rollins, and he wasn't mad at me, so it's a win, right? So the next time I met Seth Rollins at Ringside Fest again, I brought another prank picture. This was after he had just lost the Universal title to The Fiend. And it said, haha, you lost. And he was like, yeah, whatever, Grim. And he was kind of salty about it, but I didn't take any offense. Until a dumb YouTuber named Joe Cronin makes a video about how mean Seth Rollins was to me. And Rollins was acting like I was the one saying, oh, Rollins was crappy to me. And he's like, Grim, you knew what you were doing bringing that picture to me. We had this whole interaction on Twitter. And I was like, dude, I didn't say anything negative. It was this other idiot YouTuber, not me. So then one of the fans said, well, I hope Rollins understands, Grim, that you were just having fun with the situation. And this other guy made it into something bad. And I said, well, I hope he does, because that's what it is. And I've always been a huge fan of Rollins. And then that's when we became best friends. And Seth Rollins said, did we just become best friends? And I said, yep. And a lot of you all don't know that that's when me and Seth Rollins became best friends. And I can't go out there and tell you that, me and Seth Rollins. But we do. And you know who else who thinks I'm really cool? Former WWE champion Drew McIntyre. Yup. And I got to meet Drew McIntyre backstage at SmackDown when I was with the WWE 2K launch party for the video game. I got to meet Drew. And let me tell you, walking up to Drew McIntyre is like walking up to one of these trees. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, how you doing, Drew McIntyre? So Drew McIntyre, one of the coolest people I've ever met. First of all, he pops for me as I walk up. I'm like, hey, Drew McIntyre, nice to meet you. And he's like, Grim, it's nice to meet you. And I'm like, you know me, bro? That's so cool. He's like, know ya? I follow you on Twitter. And he does. He's like, and I watch your videos. And he does. And he's like, I know that your brother's using me Claymore as his finish. And he does. And I'm like, how cool is this? Drew McIntyre thinks I'm awesome? Drew McIntyre watches my show? How cool is this? So what does Drew McIntyre think of me? Drew McIntyre clearly thinks I'm the coolest, right? So talking to Drew McIntyre, interviewing him was one of the best experiences that I've had as a backstage interviewer, which I don't do often. But with 2K, that was one of the things that I got to do, play a video game and interview the WWE superstars. So interviewing with Drew McIntyre, who's the size of a tree, and asking him all these cool questions and finding out that he's a big fan of me, man, it's just, how does that make you feel? How would you feel? Let me know in the comments below. How would you feel if you walked up to a WWE superstar and found out that they were a fan of you? I was like, oh my God, this is mind-blowing. Drew McIntyre's a fan of me. But then now I'm sitting here making this video. I'm like, oh my God, is he watching it? Oh my God. Oh, hi, Drew. and then he's watching my match. Now I'm like, oh, Drew McIntyre might be watching this. I better not make it crap. It's got to be really good because Drew McIntyre's watching it. All right, but I know you guys like that drama, so let's talk about a WWE superstar who doesn't like me. Maybe there's some superstars out there that don't think that Grimster's the greatest. Kevin Owens. Why? I thought you were cool, bro. I thought we were twins. I thought we were buddies. So, if you guys have been watching my vids a long time, back in 2015, 2016-ish, I kind of looked like Kevin Owens. But he kind of looked like me. That's the way I took it. Because, listen, he's Kevin Steen. He's in, Ring of Honor. I had more eyes on me at the time, to be honest, to be fair. Somebody argue with me. Stop me when I'm telling lies. I was getting millions of views on this platform. Ring of Honor was not getting millions of views. I was. So, therefore, when Kevin Owens joins WWE and looks exactly like me, I feel attacked. I'm like, well, they're just copying that big famous YouTuber out there right now. They're just saying, well, we're not going to sign this guy Grimm. You know, he's out of shape. He's YouTube. We can get Kevin Owens, who's actually a phenomenal in-shape athlete, pro wrestler for 15 years, dress him up to look like Grimm, and put him out there. That's how I feel it went down. Am I wrong? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm just completely self-absorbed because I'm an egotistical mark, like some of you say in my comments. I see them. I read all the comments. But is that me? I don't think so. I felt attacked, and I said they made Grimm on WWE. So I finally get to meet Kevin Owens in person, and he sees me in line. This was at Ringside Fest, and he sees me in line. He's like, he saw me. I'm like, oh, he sees me. Oh, crap, this is cool. He knows me. Whoa. And I walk up, and I'm like, Kevin Owens. He's like, Grimm. He's like, yeah, my twin brother, apparently. And I'm like, yeah, that's what the fans say. And he's like, yeah, it's annoying. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Well, it's not your fault. It's not your fault you look exactly like me. I tried to differentiate my look. And at first it was fine. But then I went and I made a video at Creative Pro where I did a prank on Kurt Hawkins that Kevin Owens was coming to his school for a seminar. Kevin Owens was pissed. He was pissed. Like, and he wasn't so much mad about that one, but he was most mad that I then went to Target and walked around. And I was like, hey, I'm Kevin Owens. What's up? I'm doing a meet and greet. He's like, bro, this guy, so Kevin Owens sends me a direct message during Monday Night Raw. Like, he literally was like on screen talking to Zack Ryder in a promo. And then it like goes to commercial. Coming up next, it's going to be Kevin Owens versus Zack Ryder. I get a DM during the Raw commercial break. Grimm, don't be walking around Target acting like me. Who the hell do you think you are? From Kevin Owens. And then Raw comes back on, and Kevin Owens is coming to live to fight Zack Ryder. And I'm like, he sent me this while he was preparing for his match on Monday Night Raw. My mind is blown, okay? At the level that I agitated Kevin Owens and made him hate me. I'm sorry, Kevin. This is my public apology. I looked at it like this. People walk around dressed like Hulk Hogan. People walk around dressed like Ric Flair. You got that guy running around dressed as Dusty Rhodes getting brought into the ring by Cody. He's a friend of mine, actually, that Dusty cosplayer. Cosplay is cool. So I cosplay as Kevin Owens and get in trouble by Kevin Owens. So, dude, my apology. Didn't want to offend you. But at the same time, you actually had a guy who was trying to support you, cosplaying you, supporting your character, supporting your career, and you kind of told him to go F off. So you know what? I don't support you either. Oh, guess who else is not very fond of me? Roman Reigns. And I like Roman Reigns. I'm one of his biggest fans from day one. I'm not a bandwagon Roman fan now. No, I've been supporting Roman Reigns since day one. And I got to meet him at Ringside Fest, and I was all excited, man. I was like, what's up? It's Roman Reigns. Now, listen, this wasn't head of the buffet table Roman. He was Shield Roman. But this was when they were starting to push him as a single star. And the big rumors in November, when this Ringside Fest was that Roman Reigns is going to win the Royal Rumble, go to WrestleMania and win his first WWE Championship against Brock Lesnar. You guys all remember that time, right? WrestleMania 31, I believe. And I said that to him. I said, so this is the plan, right? This is how it's going to go down. I'm excited, yeah. And he's like, oh, you think you know it all, huh? You internet marks. You got it all figured out, huh? And like, he was like looking at me like I was a jerk. And I was like, oh, I'm excited. Yeah, this is going to be cool. And he's like, yeah, it's going to be real cool for you, I bet. Like, I'm not a smart bro. Like, and I guess maybe he's heard of me. Maybe he saw me. I don't know. I never walked up with an ego like, you know, Roman Reigns is supposed to know who I am because I'm on YouTube. Especially at that time. It was 2015-ish. Like, I wasn't like, I didn't think that they would know who I was or anything. But apparently a lot of them listen to podcasts and YouTubers and that kind of stuff. And they get triggered when they hear things they don't like. And sometimes I would just say stuff about Roman that maybe he didn't like. My bad. This one's on me. I guess I came off smarky. That's what I'm figuring, that I came off smarky, and then I got treated back like a smark. And Roman don't like the Grimster, but he don't got to. If you guys are enjoying this video, let me know in the comments below. Let me know which wrestler story was your favorite. And I'm going to tell you guys some more stories. I got another great one about Xavier Woods. But I want to know definitely if you guys are enjoying this video, because I'll make more. Because I met tons of WWE superstars. These are just the first ones that came to mind. but also we could do AEW stars. And you know, a lot of them were WWE stars anyway. Because I got to tell you about why CM Punk doesn't like me. I got to tell you about, like, why MJF and I are like, So, like, we need to talk about that. So I want to make another one of these videos. What do AEW stars think of me? So, but this video's got to do good. So you got to like the video. You got to share the video. You got to comment below about what you thought of the video. And now I'm going to tell you all about Xavier Woods. I got to meet Xavier Woods backstage at SmackDown when I was doing the WWE 2K video game launch party. And again, I was getting to interview the wrestlers and stuff. And I said, well, I really want to talk to Xavier Woods because, you know, he's on the up, up, down, down. And he's very in tune with the social media and stuff. But I never actually met him or spoke with him outside of that. So I'm like, well, this is going to be cool. I'm going to get to talk to Xavier Woods. And he was very standoffish. And he was just like, he kept kind of like talking to other people first when I was trying to like, I'm next. And then he would be like, and he would go talk to somebody else, and I was like, you don't like getting blown off? So I said to my crew guy that I was with, it was Tubby Emu, I said, yo, can you ask him, like, am I allowed to interview him, or does he not want to talk to me? Like, if he doesn't want to talk to me, I'll just walk away and go try to talk to somebody else, you know? So Tubby walks over to him and says, you know, is it cool if Grimm's Toy Show talks to you? And Xavier Woods goes, well, is he going to be mean to me? Like, bro, no, I don't want to be mean to you. Is he going to say anything weird? And I was like, what? So that's what he thought of me? That I was going to be mean to him or say something weird? Damn! That's what people think of me? So now I'm like, all right, now I have to reassess my life choices. And, you know, there was the Nia Jax thing, and I've been blocked by quite a few wrestlers, like R-Truth, Big Show. So for Xavier Woods to think that the Grimster's coming at him and might be weird or might be mean, that was his first thought, mean. I was like, I don't want them to think I'm mean. Xavier Woods is a cool guy. So, you know, I talked to him, we had a great interview, and then he got said, oh, wow, Grimm is cool. Grimm didn't curse at me. You know, oh, that was the other thing. He thought I was going to curse at him. And I was like, what? I guess because I curse, I don't know. But no, I wasn't there to curse at him. Like, listen, to even get backstage at SmackDown, I had to sign like all these forms about how professional I was going to be and stuff. They're like, we can't have the Grimm's Toy Show chaos backstage at SmackDown. You need to be professional. And I said, well, I can do this because that's who I am. I can be a professional. I just like to have fun. But I'm not going to curse at Xavier Woods, for crying out loud, especially backstage at SmackDown. So I got to talk to him. We got to do this great interview, and it was really, really fun. After the interview, I started processing, and I said, well, I don't want them to think I'm mean and stuff. But then at the same time, I'm like, I didn't get into doing this and making videos or whatever to make friends with the WWE stars. That's not why I'm here. I got in this to make y'all laugh. So if I have to make you guys laugh, and I'm making a joke, and then one of them's not going to like me because I made my audience laugh, I'm about you, not them. But at the same time, I don't want them to hate me. I'm not going to say awful, awful things. You know what I'm saying? I just bust balls sometimes. I'd be a ball buster. Or I criticize fairly. Like, you know, sometimes I have a stinker of a match, and the fans let me know. Just like I have to let Xavier Woods know if he had a stinker of a match. Wouldn't you? Of course you would. You all do. Y'all let me know in the comments below what you think about me all the time, and I see it. So, I don't know. We all just got to kind of take that with a grain of salt. But guys, thank you so much for joining me on this video. I thought this was a really fun video to do, and I want to do more like this, telling you guys these stories, because man, do I have stories. Especially the CM Punk one, because I've never actually told that story. Like, I tell it to my personal friends all the time about how I found out how much CM Punk actually hates me. But I got to tell you guys, because it's going to blow your minds, and it's a good one. And if you get a chance, go back and check out some of these older videos. The videos that I got, all the clips of me beating these stars are all on my YouTube channels. Just look them up, check them out. I appreciate you guys watching the old vids, watching the new vids, sharing everything all over the social medias. Like the video, leave a comment, subscribe for more, tap the bell, turn on the notifiers. I appreciate you so much for watching. And if you're not down with that, you're going to get snapped by a slim